Good morning. There's no, why this light bulb burnt out? I just replaced this. Man.
Wasn't that the last?
Oh, that was the last one. Yeah. All of our lights have been slowly burning out in this house, and so it's been a huge pain in the butt. We're grabbing some filters, cameras. We're going on a walk. I still feel disgusting today, which is not great, but gonna get outside, get some fresh air. Been inside cooped up all day. It's probably not good. So we're gonna go on a quick hike with Kate's family and the dog. I'm gonna bring the Polaroid because it's super nice and sunny outside, and I want to try and get a cool picture, like a landscape with the Polaroid. If you haven't seen it yet, it's the Polaroid SX70 land camera. You can click right here to yesterday's video, kind of do a quick, I say quick, it's like 20 minutes. We do a little review on how to set it up and kind of like a little walkthrough on this camera. It's really cool. But for right now, throw the lens on here, throw a neutral density filter, sorry. And we're gonna head outside because they're waiting for us at the trailhead. Let's go. So where we're hiking right now is actually pretty close to where Jack and I came out a few weeks ago to film at those abandoned train cars, which is always fun and cool. This time we're not going down to the train cars, we're just kind of walking around. And I'm looking for a cool shot to get with the Polaroid camera. Got it with me, got it in my jacket, trying to keep it as warm as possible. The film doesn't really like to develop that well under 13 degrees Celsius, so keeping it warm with the body heat, hoping that it stays warm until I want to shoot with it, and we'll see if we can get any kind of cool shots, which I mean, it's gorgeous out, so I don't see how we couldn't. Okay, so this is the train that Jack and I came and shot at a few weeks ago, and I want to try and get a Polaroid picture of it sitting here, and it's gonna be difficult. I'm trying to do everything by myself. They're continuing to walk here. I got the Polaroid under my coat, trying to keep it warm. I'm gonna set this big camera up and use it to kind of record what I'm doing here while I frame this shot up and take it. So let's do that. Okay, so got the Polaroid here. I'm really liking the way that the train looks, kind of just like abandoned in the snow with the trees all around it there. So that is kind of gonna be the look that I'm gonna go for. And I kind of got to do this quickly so that this doesn't get too cold. And I also have to be careful that my film doesn't get exposed by the light, because that was, like I said in the last video, one of the issues that we had with it being too blown out. So I'm gonna open this up, and what I'm gonna do when I go to take the picture is I'm actually gonna hold this dark sheet over top of where the image is gonna come out, and try and catch it with the dark sheet. That's the plan. So I'm gonna frame this up and get the shot here. We're gonna stop this down to here. All right, hang on. It might have to be in there, I think. Don't trespass, kids. All right, I think I may have got the shot, hopefully. So I used the dark slide to cover the image as it came out, dropped it back into the Polaroid case here so that it's away from all the light. Now I gotta get the snow off the bottom of this and go meet up with everybody else. So close that up there. Throw the camera in one pocket and the case with the developing film into the other, because you want to keep the film warm and dark while it's developing as well, because it is sensitive to temperature and light as it develops. I don't want to ruin this shot because I think it'll look really cool if it turns out. And I'm just hoping that it didn't overexpose again. It's a little hard to judge whether this is bright daylight, normal daylight, daylight in a shadow, if the white balance because of the snow is gonna mess everything up. I don't really know. But what I do know is it's cold and they're a long ways back over that way. So let's go and find them. Okay, I want to see how this frame turned out. I don't know what that noise is. Here we go. Ah, no.
Oh, I like it.
That's wrecked. Could have looked cool for sure. So there's a couple spots. Up here, this black line. I think this darker line in the blown out part at the top is where when it was coming out of the camera and I had the dark frame covering it, there was a spot where I missed covering it just a little bit, and that would have been that spot there. So I'm thinking that that got exposed like that in the sunlight as it came out and blew out the top portion of the frame. Because the bottom doesn't look too bad, it kind of just looks like the top got blown out. Let it finish developing, see what it looks like. Oh well, still fun. Okay, hang on, sorry for the very loud fans here. I'm trying to use the heater in my car to keep the camera warm. I figured out why the image came out so bad. It was because it was just too cold. The last picture, it came out green and kind of underexposed, and it was because the film got too cold while it was trying to develop. I thought that I was keeping it warm enough right up against my body the whole time while we were hiking around. I immediately put the frame in its case and then put it right up against my body trying to keep it warm. Wasn't warm enough, so that's why that image turned out bad. I came out, I wanted to shoot one more picture before the sun went down, but the sun went down faster than I thought it would. It said sunset was at like 4:05. I was expecting to get down here for a sunset and it's already dark and there's just clouds. So gonna still try to get one more picture. Hopefully it'll work. And I'm just warming the camera up to a good temperature right now with the car heater, like I said there. Letting that warm up until I'm absolutely ready to take the picture, have an idea in my head of what I want to shoot, and then I will set the camera up in here, run out, frame the shot, take the shot, drop it into the case, run back in here, and stick it back under the heater to let it develop in a warm car. I might even leave the car running the entire time just so that it's nice and toasty. That's the plan. Okay, so I decided I really like these leading lines of the pier here, so I'm gonna shoot the picture out here, and we're immediately gonna run back into the car and drop this thing in the hot car and hope that it just all works. And it goes, and back to the car we go. I'm a little nervous about this one too, just because it's so dark outside. I kind of thought it was lighter than it was, but that was a really long shutter. Fingers crossed. Like the video for good luck. Let's go pick up Kate, and then we'll check this picture out, see how it turned out, because we got 10 minutes for this to expose. My car's yelling at me, and this audio is terrible because we got fans blowing. Okay, back at Kate's house, and this was in the car under the heat. Hello, cat. What are you doing? Stepping on cameras and laptops and stuff. This was in the car under the heat to develop the whole time. And like I said, I think that the only ways that this image might not come out good is if it's blurry because I shook it, because there shouldn't be any reason for it to turn out like this one where it's green and lacking contrast and overexposed from being too cold. The camera was warm. We ran outside, took the shot, and then ran back in and exposed it under the heat. So hopefully, well, this one worked to an extent though. It was really dark, so that was kind of what I was expecting, is that it would be a bit darker of an image, but it's not blurry, it's not overexposed, it didn't get too cold, and I kind of dig it. That's pretty cool. One actually turned out nice. Try it again when it's a bit lighter, and maybe it'll be even cooler, but I'm happy with that. That's pretty sick. Okay, so that's really close to my face there. This vlog is gonna take a total 180 from Polaroid shooting and taking cool pictures to we're going into Kelowna so that Caitlin can get her ears pierced again. That's where we're going right now. So if you're done with the vlog because you only wanted to watch photography things, then you can skip to right here. It'll take you to the end of the piercing things. Maybe it's the end of the vlog. I don't know, but click right there. It'll take you to we're done that. If you want to stick around and watch Kate get poked in the side of the head, we're going to do that right now. So let's go. You ready to get poked? She's getting poked. And she's getting poked in there, okay.
Deep breath in. And out.
That was worse.
Oh, look steady.
I like them, they look cool. Very nice. Alright, how was that?
Fun.
Good?
Yeah.
Good and fun?
Good and fun.
Right on. That was her Christmas present, was to go get poked.
Yep.
So we got poked.
Got poked.
I want to come back here. John's got some cool tattoo ideas that he's going to send me, so next month, tattoos on the vlog. More tattoos. When life gives you lemons. I miss Vine every single day. Well, we kind of jumped around all over the place here at the end of the day. I've been like really sick all day. This morning I couldn't even talk until about noon-ish. Totally lost my voice, felt like death, and then kind of like, you know, had a shower, had a nap, had some cough and cold and decongestants and felt okay. So we went out and enjoyed the outdoors for a little half-hour walk there just to get some fresh air and get me moving and alive again, and that was good. I appreciated that. I needed that. Still don't feel great at all. Losing my voice again, as you can tell. Cough's coming back, so I'm gonna finish this vlog up and hit the bed. I'm really excited with this Polaroid camera. I'm having a lot of fun with it and having a lot of fun learning the nuances of shooting with it and figuring out all the little tricks to get it to work properly. It's kind of cool how on one camera, all the same film, we can get 3 totally different, unique color tones going from warm down to really cold and blue. That's just kind of neat. Like, there's no editing or anything like that. It's just what's coming out of the camera, and that's part of why I really like Polaroids and film, is that every single one of these images is completely unique. I'll never get another shot to look like this again. I'll never get another one like this again, and I'll never get another one like this again. And they may have flaws and errors to them, but I mean, they still look really cool to me, and I'm still really happy with how they turned out. Would I like to have them have turned out perfect? Yeah, sure, but that's not how things work. I mean, but it'll be a fun process along the way. If you want to see these images, I am scanning every film picture that I take, and I will be uploading them to my Instagram stories. There's a highlight there that says film, so you can go check it out. These 3 images should be up there tomorrow or the next day, and my Instagram handle is right here if you want to check it out, or it's in the description down below. It's at Steele1997 if you want to go check that out. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. Hit the bell icon there to get notified every time I upload a video, and a like button as well. It really does make a difference when you like and comment on these videos, and I like to hear how you're enjoying the content and what you think of the pictures, what you think of shooting on the Polaroid. Is it your cup of tea or not? I would appreciate you letting me know down below. But as you can tell, I'm really losing my voice again. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow in the next vlog.